to write about in my diary. Under the harsh fluorescent light, we gazed at our reflections. Neither Sandra nor I were pretty exactly, although sometimes at home on my own in the bedroom I really did resemble Jean Shrimpton, the button-nosed elegant model whose picture was everywhere. But you didn't have to be good-looking to be a mod. You just had to have the right clothes and the right hair, and a smart line on the right occasion. And on Saturday nights, we always did. I smoothed my hair down with my hands and pulled my fringe straighter. It was almost the Cleopatra look. I inspected my eyeliner and the lines in the sockets, grey to bring out the blue of my eyes, with the white pearlised sheen below my eyebrows and on my lips. All as good as it could be. I smiled. Sandra ran her tongue over her lips. She was experimenting with a new flavoured lipstick. "Caramel kiss," she said, pouting at herself. "You hope." "You try it," she said, handing me the small silver tube. "Tastes nice, like Caramac." I dabbed a touch of orange onto my lips. Not bad." "Do you think Danny'll be here?" Sandra said. Danny was her on-off boyfriend, more off than on. There was a rumour he'd been let out of prison for the weekend. Who knows? I hope not. If he came tonight, it would mean I'd have no one to dance with and no one to talk to during the slow songs. "Tonight could be the night," she said. Her New Year's resolution was to get engaged, preferably to Danny. "I'll keep my fingers crossed," I said. We walked back through the hall, past the boys dancing neatly to the smooth saxophone of Junior Walker and the All-Stars, and out onto the worn stone steps leading down to the street. On Fridays, Chelmsford's market day, the Corn Exchange was the hub of the town. Farm animals, sheep and cattle were herded down the middle of the road, while business transactions took place inside. But come Saturday night, the Corn Exchange belonged to the mods. Several scooters were parked nearby. The polished panels of the Lambrettas and the shining bubbles of the Vespers glinted silver, bottle green, navy blue under the street lights. The cool mod scooter boys leaned against the backrests, their pork pie hats tipped over their eyes, close enough to feel the throb of the music from the hall, waiting for Gino Washington to start his set. Then Sandra's whole body quivered. "There he is," she said. It was Danny, walking through a crowd of mods, nodding to a few, self-consciously pulling his coat straight. It was a long navy blue leather coat, and he was grinning. Sandra turned to me, touching her hair, licking her lips. "Do I look all right?" She was trying not to smile too much. "You look fab." "So does he," she said. "That coat's new. Where'd you get that?" I didn't reply. Wherever he got it, I was sure it wasn't legal. "Now where's he going?" she said. He hadn't seen us. He was walking away from the Corn Exchange towards Tyndall Street. There were several places he could be going in that direction, and they were all pubs. The White Hart, the Spotted Dog, the Dolphin, and that was just Tyndall Street. "Here we go," Sandra said, and grabbed my arm. We ran down the steps and pushed through a group of boys in parkas into the road. Mick Flynn and his mate Jeff were sitting with Ray Bales in the White Hart. Like the other pubs in the road, it was an old coaching inn with a low ceiling and bare wooden floors. "Have you seen Danny?" Sandra said. "And hello to you too, Sandra," Mick said. He was wearing his bottle green suede coat with leather collar and his customary dark glasses. Mick Flynn was a local hero. He'd been in an accident with a rocker. The story was that Mick had been on his Lambretta, riding past the bus station, showing off his shiny blue panels, waving to his mates, when a rocker with slicked back greasy hair and a chunky leather jacket drove towards him on his Harley-Davidson motorbike, and a game of chicken began. Neither of them got out of the way, and they smashed into each other. The rocker damaged his leg, and Mick was blinded. It all happened before Sandra and I started going out in the evenings, but everyone knew about it. And he was still a mod. But now he wore dark...